All right, guys, today we're gonna be starting our new series, Hacking Half Guard. All right, guys, the first way that we're gonna hack our opponent's half guard, right? We're gonna be dealing with a basic half guard, all right? So my opponent has achieved a half guard around my leg. They have no knee shield and no nothing in place. I wanna win two battles here. I wanna win the underhook battle and I wanna win the hand behind my head. So I need this top side underhook here and I also need the hand behind the head. Now, once I've gotten both of these here, I'm gonna make a gable grip with my hands and I'm going to put my opponent's back flat on the mat and then I'm going to widen my elbows, giving me an upper base, okay? That's gonna make me super stable from here, all right? So I'm gonna drive all the way forward and place my head forward on the mat, driving my shoulder into their chin. All right, now from here, I'm gonna take the instep of my opposite side foot and I'm gonna hook it inside of his leg here. All right, now once I've got that hook, I'm gonna be able to put downward pressure and be able to hike my hips up so that I can free my knee line and clear that knee line, driving over into a mounted position from there, all right? That is the first basic half guard pass to help you hack the half guard. All right, guys, the second basic pass that you need to know to hack the half guard, right, is when my opponent has really good frames, okay? So if I'm dealing with somebody who's got really good frames and I'm not able to achieve that hand behind the head or I'm not able to get the underhook on the top side, that's fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna weave this hand in where his frame is and I'm gonna go under his armpit. Once I've achieved this, I'm just gonna drive my hand all the way through until my elbow comes to the ground and I'm gonna drop my hip to the ground on the opposite side. So I'm gonna drop my hip to the ground on the opposite side. Now this is super important right here. My leg on this side needs to create a kickstand, all right? If my leg stays up against his body, this is gonna make it easier for him to roll me over. So I got to make sure that my toe stays in the ground right here so that I can start attacking this leg right here, okay? So what I'm looking for is I'm looking for a pant grip right here. So once I've achieved this pant grip, what I'm looking to do is I'm looking to open his legs up. I'm gonna show you two different versions of this, all right? So the first one, I'm just gonna jerk this leg open and I'm gonna be able to open up his legs and I'm gonna be able to step right out of here, right? But you're not gonna get that a lot of times. You're gonna have somebody that's super strong and when you go to break open the legs, it's gonna be a problem, all right? So I'm gonna make a grip on this side by either grabbing the belt or I prefer the gi to give myself a little bit of a base here, all right? I'm going to take my inside knee and I'm gonna pull it up in between me and him and that's gonna create leverage on his hips so that now I'm able to easily pull that leg open and step out because I've created a wedge, all right? Now from here, I'm gonna slide into a top side control and I'm gonna go into my attacks from there. That's the second basic half guard pass that you need to know to hack the half guard. All right, guys, I've shown you how to go through the half guard and I've also shown you how to open up the half guard to go around and get the side control. So this last one, I'm gonna show you guys how to back up out of the half guard, all right? So if my opponent's frames are really good, I'm not able to achieve that hand behind the head and he's not letting me get any type of underhook here and he's not letting me go underneath his arm, I'm gonna go out the back, all right? So how I'm gonna do this is I'm gonna control his hand here so that he can't get any type of underhook and this hand is gonna go underneath his thigh, all right? Now, I'm gonna place my head inside of the hip. All right, so I'm gonna demonstrate where to put your head and then I'm gonna turn my head to the side so that you can still hear me, all right? So I place my head into the hip like this. Now I'm gonna turn my head to the side so you can hear me. All right, so the other hand that was controlling the hand is gonna come underneath the other leg and I'm gonna make a grip getting right underneath of his buttocks, all right? So from there, I'm going to sprawl my hips, all right, to break open the half guard. So I have to have a real tight grip here, and I'm gonna sprawl my hips in order to break open the half guard. Once the half guard is broke open, there is an attempted knee bar right here that I can try to hit, but most opponents are gonna turn their knee down, so I'm gonna be able to step out of that half guard. I'm gonna pull this knee in here, and I'm gonna continue my pass up into a side control position, okay? All right, guys, that's the three basic ways you need to know to pass the basic half guard. You guys give that a try and let us know what you think.